When people think of what makes a woman attractive, they usually think of the obvious: looks, body, beauty, fashion, maybe even youth. But the truth, those things are surface level. They might catch a man's eye for a moment. But what truly makes a woman unforgettable, what makes her magnetic in a way men can't explain, goes so much deeper. Because the most attractive women don't try to look irresistible. They are irresistible. They move through the world with a quiet power that makes people stop and wonder, what is it about her? Today, we're diving into the psychology of magnetic feminine energy, the subtle traits that make a woman truly captivating, not just to men, but to everyone around her. 1. She pays attention deeply. The most magnetic women don't just listen, they notice. They pick up on tone, energy, the small shifts in someone's mood. When she talks to you, you feel like the only person in the room. She remembers what you said in passing, your favorite drink, that childhood memory you thought was silly, that stressful meeting you mentioned once, and later she brings it up. Not to impress, but because she cares. That kind of emotional attentiveness is rare, and it's powerful, because true attraction doesn't come from perfection, it comes from presence. The woman who listens with her heart makes people feel seen, heard, and valued. That's magnetic energy. 2. She takes care of herself, inside and out. Yes, appearance matters, but not in the way you think. A truly attractive woman isn't trying to prove she's beautiful, she embodies it. She keeps herself clean, polished, and radiant. Not for attention, but as an act of self-respect. Her scent is subtle, her clothes are neat, her skin glows, because she takes care of herself from a place of love, not insecurity. A woman who values herself signals that she's selective, that she's not waiting for someone to complete her, she's already whole. And that quiet, confident self-care speaks volumes. Men can't always put it into words, but they feel it. It's the difference between trying to be chosen and knowing you are the choice. 3. She has a calming, grounded presence. This one is pure gold, because the truth is, peace is rare. The most magnetic women walk into a room and instantly change the energy. They don't need to be loud or overly confident. They have an unshakable calm, the kind that says, I'm not here to compete. I'm here to connect. When a woman is grounded, men relax around her. Her voice soothes. Her smile disarms. She doesn't feed drama. She dissolves it. That calm feminine energy makes a man's mind quiet. And that's when emotional attraction begins. Because men don't crave chaos. They crave the woman who feels like peace. 4. She's consistent even when no one's watching. One of the rarest and most powerful traits a woman can have is consistency. The magnetic woman doesn't just act confident when the camera's on. She lives it when no one's around. Her kindness isn't for show. Her values don't shift with attention. She's the same woman in private that she is in public. And that steadiness is deeply attractive, because in a world full of masks, she's real. Her consistency builds trust. Her energy is reliable. And that's what makes people, especially men, feel safe to open up around her. 5. She stays emotionally grounded. Every woman has emotions, but not every woman knows how to master them. The most attractive women know how to feel deeply without letting their feelings control them. She can express herself, but she doesn't explode. She can be vulnerable but not desperate. She can cry, but she doesn't collapse. When life tests her, she breathes. When someone tries to trigger her, she doesn't bite the bait. And that emotional stability, it's power. Because men subconsciously associate emotional balance with safety. They know that with her, peace isn't conditional. It's part of who she is. 6. She has passions that light her up. There's something magnetic about a woman who glows when she talks about something she loves. It doesn't matter what it is: painting, music, travel, fitness, cooking, reading. What matters is the fire behind it. When a woman is passionate, her eyes sparkle, she radiates life, and people can feel that energy, because attraction isn't just about appearance, it's about aliveness. Men are drawn to women who are lit up from within. When you have a purpose, a passion, or even a quiet hobby that brings you joy, you stop seeking validation, because you're already fulfilled. That's what makes you irresistible. 7. She puts effort into herself, not perfection, but intention. A magnetic woman doesn't need to be flawless, but she always moves with intention. Her outfit is chosen with care. Her posture speaks confidence. Her walk says, "I know who I am." It's not about trends or brands, it's about self-expression. She dresses for the woman she's becoming, not for approval. That kind of intentionality commands respect, because when you respect yourself, everyone else starts to too. 8. She's respectful and commands it in return. Respect is the quiet backbone of feminine power. It's not about demanding, it's about embodying. She treats everyone with kindness, the waiter, the driver, the stranger, but she also holds boundaries with grace. She doesn't beg to be valued. She shows through her behavior that she is valuable. That's what makes her unforgettable, because respect isn't something she chases, it's something she radiates. 9. She's real, authentically herself. In a world obsessed with filters, trends, and pretending, authenticity is rare gold. The most attractive women don't compete with anyone. They know that their energy, their voice, their quirks are their superpower. She can laugh at herself. She can admit when she's wrong. She can walk away when something doesn't serve her. She doesn't need to prove she's confident. She is. Because confidence isn't loud. It's quiet, grounded, and unshakable. 10. She has a kind sense of humor. A magnetic woman knows how to make people laugh. Not by tearing others down, but by lifting the moment. Her humor is warm, playful, and intelligent. She can flirt with words, tease with class, and still make people feel safe. She's not the loudest in the room, but her joy is contagious, because laughter that feels kind builds instant chemistry. Final thought. The truth is, being attractive has nothing to do with being perfect. It's about being real, radiant, and rooted in your feminine power. You don't chase love, you attract it. You don't prove your worth, you embody it. You don't need to be chosen, you are the choice. And when you finally realize that, you stop begging for attention, because your presence becomes the kind people can't forget. The woman who walks in her peace, her power, and her purpose. She's not just beautiful, she's magnetic, and that's something men can feel, but can never fully explain.